Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Let's get into it, bitches. How's it going?
It's Thursday.
I know. Is it our last Thursday of January? Holy crap.
I think it might be.
It just might be.
It's Thursday and Mom's going out tomorrow, so let's go.
Oh, bad moms, here we come.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
We're going to get Mexican in the city, me and my friends. So, tacos, tequila. What's not to love?
Good for
I
you.
love that for you.
Good for you. I don't even want to do that at all, but good for you.
Sorry. It's all I want to do. Two different lives.
People. Hi, girl.
Hi.
Oh it's reunion season. We're hot and heavy in the reunions. The Married to Med reunion taped yesterday. There was a lot of trains. I don't know if you saw that. Andy posted that. I heard that the Beverly Hills reunion is taping tomorrow, and the Miami.
Yeah, Erica said something about it on Watch What Happens Live.
Well, you have to figure because they're all kind of on like the same number of episode, and the Potomac reunion has to tape soon too. So all of those should be taping up in the next week, which is wild.
Very nice.
It's like crazy the change of like season of the shows.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like they went by so fast, but I think
they did.
Like they did and they didn't. Like they all kind of came around right around BravoCon, but we had like Christmas and New Year's break.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's what happened. Maybe it just seems like it was really quick seasons, but I guess not. But yeah, it's definitely reunion season. I'm waiting for the looks. Have you guys seen any looks drop? It's like my favorite part.
Anything.
I stalk the Bravo Insider daily because that's where they put them first.
No, I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen them, and I want to see them. I'm like looking forward to it. I love all those. Like,
I love to judge.
Prom
as I sit here in my t-shirt and sweatpants. well,
I know, with my day 7 hair that hasn't been washed.
Oh, I washed my hair yesterday because it looks best on day 2, and like I said, I'm going out tomorrow. So
there you go. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe if there's any gentlemen out there. Yeah. Darcy's husband.
My husband.
Ladies and Pablo.
We never gave him a shout out. He's definitely our number 1 fan.
I know. Number 1, sure Pablo. Is. Number 1 in our hearts, too.
The Spotify, rewind. He was, in, the top 0.1% of our fans.
Oh, my God.
You make my brother-in-law listen on, 3.5 speed. I'm like, you don't even have to listen to us. Just put it on 3.5 speed and play through.
I know my husband doesn't. I know in 38 episodes, he hasn't listened to fucking one of them. But I know the girls in his office listen, so I'm like, fine. If you turn them on to it, fine. At least you're pumping me.
I yell at my husband because I'm like, you're in the car for half the day. You could turn it on. Stop.
He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm like, who cares? Yeah. We're fucking funny. I'm like, you want to know what? I talk about you, so you should probably listen for some tips.
It actually might be better if he doesn't listen.
I know.
Might change the dynamic.
You should probably not listen, or my mom, or... Anywho, you guys, did you see that the Anesthesiologist Association came for Anna Marie?
Yeah, I sent you that on Instagram. I'm like, dead.
It's so funny.
Big deal for a professional organization to make a statement.
So
about you.
What I've heard is that there's a big controversy between anesthesiologists and whatever
nurse anesthetist
8.5 is.
Nurse anesthetist.
Yes.
Well, I think she's like, she keeps saying to people, there you go, undermining my profession. I'm like, I feel like you're missing the mark. The mark is that you are misrepresenting your profession. Even you don't want to be in your profession because you keep trying to represent yourself as a doctor and you're not. Mm-hmm. Dr. Nicole had something to say about it because she is an anesthesiologist. And Anne Marie clapped back at her too, I guess. But I'm just like, you're not getting it. I don't even know her name. Anna Marie. No one seems to know.
They call her Anna Marie, but it's spelled with an
some
E.
Some do, and then some call her Anne Marie. I never, Anna Marie with an E doesn't make sense.
Not for me.
It's not. She's not.
Dr. Seuss shit.
Her voice is annoying me. Her voice is like Barney.
It's her speech impediment too that pisses me off.
Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. But I feel
like speech impediment.
She kind of has a
She has sorry, I shouldn't judge.
I have a lisp. I had to go to speech therapy. There's certain words that I I struggle with.
I feel like you're just not made for TV if you have that.
Fuck no.
Like,
my
know your role.
sister-in-law is a speech therapist, so I'm always like having her evaluate my children. I'm like, all right, what do I do for this? What do I do? My husband's like, would you stop? I'm like, no. So we sit there and I make them do all these exercises. They're like, Mom, stop. I'm like, no, we have to.
Well, Anna Marie, we'll get to her, but I feel like she's not getting it. She keeps saying to like Crystal, like, there you go, undermining my profession again. And she posted something about this too, about how important like nurse anesthetist is. We're like, no one's saying that, but you're telling people you're a doctor. That's the point. Like, you're undermining your own profession.
All I know is nobody's talking about the shit with her husband anymore, so her kicking all of this up, it's working.
I don't
That
know
is
what could
true.
really be said about the stuff with her husband. Like, the statute of limitations is clearly out, so it's like, what are you gonna do with that information? It's like 19 years old. But anyways, but yeah, I will say, I guess like on this trip we're gonna learn why she was made an actual main, but I don't know that much about her. It's been 13 episodes.
She doesn't have main energy.
Wait, was she's actually a main?
Yeah.
No, she's not a friend
Yeah.
of.
No, she's not. She's in the main credits, and she has the tagline.
Oh my god, they really dropped the ball on that one. Somebody should be fired.
I don't even know what her tagline is, but I picture it being like, "I put people to sleep for a living, but not in real life."
That's basically what it is.
I will die if that's what it is.
I'm giving it a goog.
Please do. Give it a goog.
All right, while you're Googling, can we talk about Monica?
Yes. So the countersuit that she filed against Beauty Lab and Laser got dismissed for her botched injections that she claimed she had. So sorry, Monica, you're not getting any money from Beauty Lab and Laser. And
It's
what?
The tagline for 8.5. I may put you to sleep for a living, but I always keep one eye open.
I died. I never even knew what it was. I died. Back to Monica. She is not returning for season 5. But like, it's not clear. I don't think that they didn't ask her to return. I feel like she was like, what am I going to do here? But the door's open. She's not fired.
I saw something that said they put her on pause. Yeah. So, yeah.
I did see that. And
she's on pause.
There are some people that are like death threats to her, and some people are like, what the fuck is wrong with all of these?
I always think like
I've ever seen.
The death threats are so insane. Like, some people are so crazy.
Nothing is ever that serious.
Like, nothing.
Football,
nothing.
Housewives, it's never that serious.
Like, life isn't serious. Like, we're all gonna die. Like, calm the fuck down.
She is like another one that's like totally missing the mark. It's like, no one is more mad at you than Jen Shah because they wanted her to be defrauding the elderly. It's because you have no remorse and you're being an asshole. That's why they're mad at you. Like, you're missing the point. These people are not fucking smart.
So I was watching the reunion. I guess we can talk about it when we get there. That's fine. We can,
okay.
Yeah, we can.
Well, can I just say, official, I am a Stan GK.
Stan G.
She loved it too.
Yeah, I wish we could go back and listen to like the first episode where you were a Stan G hater.
I know.
You hated, and now you're a Stan GK. So I mean,
a lot of people DM'd when I wrote it, and they're like, I didn't like her, but I'm a Stan G now too. And I was like, I will be the first to say I was an Angie K hater in the beginning, but
things change throughout
now
a season.
I need her. I need like her stupid sayings and like her like weird colloquialisms and like her
oversized sunglasses.
You know what? Her face is less almondy. I feel like she got her chin implant shaved, so there's that. And I didn't like her almond shaped head, so it's working for me. And she's just so nice, and her husband was so nice. That's really what
they were so nice at BravoCon.
Yeah, it's kind of how I felt about Carl. Like, we were mad at Carl, but like Carl was just like crying and like so nice that I couldn't like. How could be mad at someone if he starts crying? I don't know.
It's a good thing I didn't go to BravoCon because I would have said, "Buck up, buddy boy."
You wouldn't have said anything. You would have stand there with
your afraid to talk to anyone.
Mouth wide open.
I would never said anything. I'd have like,
you would have stood there with your Muppet mouth open.
I would have hid behind Jenna. I don't have a Muppet mouth, bitch.
No, Muppet Mouth's mouth is always
open.
Oh,
okay. I would have been like him. Yes, I would have been. My cheeks would have been bright red. I can't handle it. I wouldn't have said anything.
Hi.
As I said. I lived in New York City too.
I love Loverboy, Carl. Carl, I have a pair of white pants, Carl.
How do you keep them so clean, Carl?
Oh, what's your secret? I'm dying.
Oh my God.
Nothing was worse than who were we waiting in line for, Darcy, when like they changed the people and then it was like Joe Gorga and then like the food us and I'm like, I'm getting out of this fucking line. Get me out of this line. I'm so mad. Anywho, okay, big news coming out of OC, guys. So everyone was like speculating whether or not Alexis Bellino was going to get a contract or not, or what was going to happen. And then they did offer her a contract, but she hadn't like done anything with it yet while she was filming with Heather and Emily, and she is a friend of this season.
It's going to be messy.
It's going to be super messy, but you know what? Last season was so bad. Even with the return of Tamra, like it needs
Fuck
to
Tamra.
I know, she's so gross.
I don't like her.
I'm surprised the first person she was taping with was Heather, not Emily, because I know she was friends with Emily before Emily was even on the show. But I was surprised about Heather.
I'm glad Heather's back.
Do you think she's going to have to go back on Xanax? I had to go on Xanax for it, Lydia.
But she hasn't come off yet. If not, she will because of John Jansen. Just saying. We talked a lot about how Joe Bradley and Danielle I don't know how to say her last name, Oliveira, where like he had a little romance heating up, and I even told you guys I DM'd him. I was like, "Is Danielle worth the homemade sauce?" And he said, "Definitely." Apparently, he gave like a whole interview to like public news outlets about how he's pumping the brakes because she's moving a little too fast. And then
shocker.
It airs tonight, but it must have taped last night. And apparently, he's on Watch What Happens Live tonight with Luann, and they were all over each other.
Can I tell you, all I can think of is because he's like a young guy is, sorry I called you a pedophile.
How do you spell pedophile?
That was the best text message I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, sorry, I called you a pedophile.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love Luann. She is probably like top one of my favorite housewives.
Man eater, and I love it.
I
actually love that she went from like such a fucking bougie stuck-up bitch to who she is now.
Oh yeah,
that's the best part about her. If she was like this all the time, we wouldn't have liked her.
No. So it's good. I like her growth as a person. It's just
amazing.
It's like not in a upward trajectory, but I still like her growth.
Yeah, it's just, she's on her own path. She's, been to prison.
I love it. Prison. She had a mugshot. She was like,
no, that's what she said. She's like, I've been around. I've been to prison.
She was in like fucking. I could tell you exactly.
She was in like a drunk tank. She was in like a drunk tank.
She was in Gun Club, which is like a gross jail that every like junkie in South Florida goes to for 5 seconds until someone bailed her out. She probably didn't even have to. She probably sat at the desk. She probably never left the holding desk, the booking desk.
Oh, Luann.
Anyways, did you guys say Jersey's coming back in April?
No, but I'm excited. That's exciting
news. I thought
news.
April was kind of far away. I was like, I was hoping for
no, it's March, already like February. But...
I know, but no, I meant like I thought they were going to come back.
Oh, you thought they would be back?
Well, because what Housewives are like going to be on until April?
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe these one? No, because so let's say they do 17 episodes total. Like they do like 15 and then 2 to 3 reunion episodes. All right, let's see where that brings us. I'm pulling up a calendar.
Pull up the calendar.
So let's see. If we're on, like Beverly Hills is on episode 13, so 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, that only brings us to the end of February. So like what's going to happen in March? Because no other
Summer House, but
no
Housewives.
It's weird to not have any housewife on.
Yeah.
Like we're going to have a month of 0 housewives. Something else has
girls trip.
No, I think you're going to have to kiss that ship goodbye.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
So is Alex McCord, but I'm thinking no.
And I'm out here in Brooklyn.
Oh, Dubai. Dubai has to come back soon, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because they premiered the first episode at BravoCon. I was wondering, like, when the fuck is that coming out? It has to come back soon.
Yeah.
But what else? Like nothing else. No other housewives.
Well, Below Jack is coming on.
I know there's shows, but it's weird.
Maybe they'll only have one Housewives, or maybe, who knows? We still have time though, because they're just filming the reunions now. So there's probably 2 more episodes, and then the Super Bowl.
It's a month after the reunion. It's usually over. Well, I mean, Vanderpump's on, Summer House is going to be on, Below Jack's going to be on. But it's weird to not have a housewife. Very strange. I guess we'll see. We haven't really done Kim and Croy Corner in a while, but I saw one piece of news, Amanda.
They slashed the price of the mansion by like $1 million, but I'm pretty sure they go to court on the 29th. So I'm excited.
Can you please live tweet from court? Can you fly down and live tweet?
Somebody will. Somebody definitely will live tweet from court. So I'll let you guys get the update.
If it's open.
Yeah. I think sometimes it's open to the public as long as you're there in person.
Yeah. Can we talk about Traitors? I'm just so obsessed with Traitors. Please. I can't wait to see it. It's on in 3 hours, and I am not going to stay awake for that, but I'll pretend I will. I'm so excited about it. Okay.
It's been so good.
It's so good. It's way better than last season, and I loved last season too, but it's just so good. Like, last season though, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they do like a mix of like TV people and then just random people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's better when it's TV people. I don't need, if I wanted to watch normal people, I'd watch TLC. So not normal, but like everyday Joes, I'd watch TLC.
Regular folk.
Which is what I told my mom. My mom was arguing with me about Monica again yesterday. I'm like, you watched the whole thing and you're still want Monica back? And she goes, well, now I just feel bad for her. I'm like, Mom, we don't want a housewife we feel bad for. What are you not fucking getting? Like, I don't want a poor housewife. I don't want someone I can relate to. I don't want someone whose house is smaller than mine. If I wanted that, I would watch TLC. She doesn't get it. Anyways, back to Traitors. Okay, so Deontay, I know Amanda's really mad at Deontay the boxer because he keeps crying. He just like left. He couldn't take it.
I didn't realize until like maybe there were 5 minutes left in the episode.
That's because Alan came into breakfast and was like, one of your traitors has left. Okay, moving on. Outfit change.
I didn't realize until I was on Reddit the next day. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alan said it, but it was like, that's all he said.
I
one
must
of your
have
traitors
missed
left.
that, yeah.
Deontay left. The end.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't good for his mental health, and like he's worth $30 million anyway, so like he doesn't need this $200K. So he was there and he couldn't handle it, so he was like, I'm out.
I mean, none of these people probably really need it, but it's definitely for exposure.
Yeah, Sheree needs it.
Sheree better make use of her time then, because she hasn't said shit.
Sheree doesn't.
Can we talk about the fact that they're so bad that they kicked Larsa out? You guys, Marcus was killed. Larsa did not kill Marcus, you dumb. It makes me so mad. They're so bad. They're so bad. Now that they kicked Larsa out, I would be like, whose idea was it to kick Larsa out? Who brought that to the table? Question them. You know what? I'm a much better person.
But also the Traitors are not good either. All right, so let's start with, we were wondering who Parvati poisoned, and she poisoned Ekin-Su. Which was
not Ekin-Su.
I know. But I'm like, why didn't you poison Trishelle? Like, Trishelle's literally worthless. Just poison Trishelle. Yeah. Get her out of there. She was right next to me.
Panicked.
It was hard. It's hard. The more I read about it, it's like, okay, so there's also Traitors UK, and they like knew as soon as they did this challenge, like who it was. Like they found out rather quickly because it was so obvious. So they're saying Pavarotti did it really well because it was so unnoticeable. Because even when they were at breakfast the next day, they were like, okay, did somebody give anybody something to drink? And nobody said anything. You dumb.
So dumb. They're also dumb, but the Traitors are dumb too. Like, they didn't even know, like, freaking the other two of them didn't even know who she poisoned. Like, you couldn't even, like, pass a glance and give a name. Like, I don't understand. So she gets poisoned, but she doesn't actually die. They go, like, into that whole little challenge to find out that she died. Everyone thought that they killed MJ.
Yeah, they all wanted it. They were
they're like, well, she must be the traitor then, because she's not dead.
Oh, God, here we go.
So dumb.
They're so not.
The fact that they voted Larsa out, I was screaming at my TV. You dumb.
I have to say this. Okay, the Survivor lady that is like often dressed like a postal worker.
Oh, is her name Sandra? Sandra?
Thinking that Larsa was 12 years older than her. Lady, you look like my mail woman. Like, what are you talking about?
I love it. That was hilarious. She was like...
She does.
Oh,
Tell me
boy.
she doesn't look like a postal worker.
I mean, I
I
can see her
It's the
with the hat.
turtlenecks tucked into the pants with the weird belts for me. But anyways, I've heard the fact that, like, I get it, Larsa had a lot of work done, but like the fact that you could even make a claim that you look,
I think
12
she was
years
just
younger.
doing it to be messy.
No,
like
she was
being...
but it's like, you're not pretty enough to say that.
Oh no, but who cares? I love her confidence.
You looked like a disgruntled USPS employee. Like, you're not pretty enough to say that. I cannot. I don't know.
So you could also tell that they don't watch the Housewives. None of them watch the Housewives because Phaedra, she's playing like she's some sweet little Southern belle, and we all know Phaedra is not some sweet little Southern belle. No. She will rip you,
but she's being super
to the
smart.
core.
She is fucking smart, and let me say, poverty pissed her off. Poverty is just poverty from now on. I'm not calling her real name.
Our body.
Yeah, we have to be poor to fucking buy those stupid headbands from Limited too. Anyway. She pissed off Miss Parks. Miss Parks is not having it.
And then she looked at Dan and she's like, and you too. I was like, damn.
I know.
I can't wait. I'm watching it tonight. I'm watching it tonight.
Though. If they don't get her out of there, neither one of them have a chance of winning. She will win.
I mean, if they don't say who decided Larsa was a traitor and go for that person, I can't. I'm just going to scream. I know. I'm going to put that out there.
And Larsa and MJ were so smart. Like, they knew Dan was a traitor.
Yeah, I know. So sometimes I watch and I'm like, I wish we didn't know who the traitors were so I could see if I was good enough or not.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That would be fun, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
when we have Kate Chastain joins the mansion tonight.
I know. I'm so excited. I love Traitors. It's so good. I wish it was on Bravo. I bet it gets moved at some point. Because Andy does host the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
AC by AC, Alan Cummings by Andy Cohen. It's on tonight. Kate's back, as you said. I'm excited. Let's talk about the other half of the Southern Charm reunion. It was like not even memorable for me. So if you guys have anything that you remember, shout it out.
I enjoy like Madison's under the breath comments, like, "Well, you're not having a sleepover at my house."
Same.
That's what. Same. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really memorable. I do find it obnoxious how Tyler's like, you guys didn't show me any grace when my brother passed away, but like they're kind of doing the same exact thing. Or not, when Olivia said you guys didn't show me any grace, but they're doing the same exact thing to Taylor because her brother just passed away. So, you know what? You're all horrible people. Thank you. And Austin sucks. So let's not fight it for him.
Yeah. It was like a lot. Okay, did you guys watch the uncensored like version though?
No.
Okay, so at like I don't know if it was on the regular version, but Olivia tells Rodrigo to shut up, and he tells her to fuck off. Like, it really got heated really fast.
He went hard on her.
I'm like, where was this all season? Like, this is why no one wanted to watch you.
Yeah, where was this energy?
Yeah, I don't know, but I just know that Andy clearly hates JG.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like nobody likes
doing
JT.
Too much. He was doing too much.
Yeah.
His TikTok is showing up on my FYP. I'm going to have to block him. He's
so annoying. I came hard. It's my first season. Of course I'm going to do this. It's my first season. Like,
I'm the new person on Bravo. Of course I stir the pot. You're done. You're blocked. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm just over him. I'm over him. I wanted to like him. I really wanted to champion that short king, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it no more. So now the only thing on Thursday nights is Southern Hospitality, which maybe means we'll get a little more into it, and I'm probably not, but I can't. I think
I'm with the probably not.
I think it's probably.
No, I'm gonna watch. Honestly, I'm gonna watch Traitors. So
I don't dislike it. It's a cute show. It's just like I'm not invested in their lives yet.
It's just like
I need 5 more seasons.
Filler show.
Yeah, but tonight they are going to Miami on Southern Hospitality, so maybe we will be more into it. Who really knows? But all I know is that the entire premise of the show is everyone's cheating, and I'm like, this is so Vanderpump 2016. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't need this.
But none of them give me the laughs that Vanderpump did.
No. Because, like I was saying, it's like they're doing everything that they did, but it's like 10 years later and we don't do that anymore. It's like,
yeah, maybe they're trying to get the younger crowd, though, to start watching.
Yeah, but, like, fuckboys aren't cool. Cheating's not cool. Just, like, open relationships and, like, polygamy.
Yeah, but think about what you think about what you were doing, like, 10 years ago. It was very different than your life now is very different than it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, but think about the people that are our age like that are 10 years younger than us now. They live in a totally different world where like being an upstanding citizen is cool. We grew up in the Jersey Shore era. Like it was cool to be a douche when we
were douches.
It's not cool to be a fuckboy and a degenerate now. It's like it's cool to be kind and it's cool to not drink and it's cool to like
drinking. Nobody really drinks anymore. It's weird, man. I don't know.
I was gonna say it's cool to take out library books, but I didn't want to upset Darcy.
Hey.
Hey.
It's cool for me now. It's cool. Were you taking out library books 10 years ago, bitch? No. I lived with you. Okay.
No, I was not.
I see like the TikToks. I don't
think you even know where the library was.
I see TikToks where these girls wake up at like 5 a.m. to go to the gym in college. And I'm like, bro, you know what I was doing at 5 a.m. in college?
Still drinking.
Going to bed.
Still drinking.
I mean.
Trying to figure out how to get out of swim practice.
Exactly. I was like, and I'm showing up to swim practice hammered. Yeah. They'd be like, you smell like a bar. I'm like, I just left one. Good thing the water sobers you up.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's cheating. Maddie's mad that people are bringing up that Trevor's cheating, and it's like because she already got over it. I don't think, but he still is. I don't understand.
Is she like a fan favorite, Maddie?
I think she's like was a Leva favorite, so they really pushed her hard last season. I don't know if she's a fan favorite this season.
She's annoying.
I know.
She's not my favorite.
Guess not.
Yeah. And she's also sober, so she doesn't have being drunk as like the excuse for being annoying.
Okay. All right. But let's move on.
Emmy's coming for her job, but she's like annoying me with that too. Like her like gung-hoism is really pissing me off.
Just like any ass kissing to Leva. Yes, I'm over it.
What can I do to be a VIP manager?
Like, I want to take on more responsibility.
Ugh. Leva, you are not Lisa Vanderpump.
No, she's not.
That's pretty much it. It's on tonight. They go to Miami. We'll see what happens. I remember when they were down here filming, because I remember either we posted about it or like I knew people saw them out and I knew people that saw them out or something like that. But we'll see. Anyways, moving over to Potomac, it is getting a bad rap this season. Even Crappens won't cover it. Like
I know. I saw that.
They
were like
Potomac.
Mm-hmm.
It's a flop of a season.
It's a flop.
So even though Melissa and Teresa have fought consistently for like 7 seasons, they have somehow managed to figure out how to film divided. I don't know that that's going to go that well this season because they don't film together and like won't film together. But this is like if a cast is completely divided and people like aren't willing to do stuff with one another, like this is what happens. It's too disjointed. It's way too disjointed.
And it's just
I'm like I don't want to go to. No offense, I don't want to go to lunch with Karen and Giselle to talk about Grace going to college. Like it's honestly, or see Karen and her daughter get a freaking tattoo again. Not something I'm interested in. Okay.
Karen going
screaming.
Oh yeah.
That was a little
for
funny.
the tiniest little tattoo.
Yeah. Okay, and this is one thing I posted it as a poll too. Okay, bearing in mind these are housewives, not real people. Should housewives who are doing a filmed group gathering have to include everyone?
So here is my question. Do you guys remember when they? Yes. I agree, they all should be. But here's my question: when they went to Mexico and New York and Bethany was like, Ramona, you're not invited. And Ramona was like, no, everyone's invited. It was because it was a cash trip. Right. So I'm wondering like if everyone has to be invited and then like say like Candace is like, oh, I'm not inviting Robin if Robin just like chooses not to go or like Giselle chooses not to go because I'm sure that they're filming, she could go.
Well, she did not, according to what we saw, she did invite Robin. Robin chose not to go.
Robin chose not to go.
She didn't invite Giselle. But if she invited Giselle, they both would have come.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure, though, that if Giselle wanted to go, she could have gone, right? Because, like, Ramona wasn't invited to Mexico, but she went. But maybe that was different because it was a cash trip.
Different because I know they pay for a lot on the trip, but I also know that Bravo sponsors some stuff, too. But, like, maybe if you're just having your own, like, party. But my point is anything that you are inviting everyone to and it's a filmed gathering shouldn't, if it's not at your home, it should include everyone.
I agree.
It's work.
Yeah.
I don't get to, like, pick and choose who I work with.
I agree.
But the thing is like they both think by doing this that they're going to get rid of one, and I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to get rid of both of them.
Well, bye-bye. Mm-hmm. I hope that they get rid of Candace and Robin because they're just bringing it down. It's like not fun to watch.
I hope they don't get rid of Giselle and Candace because that's I
don't. That's why I'm saying get rid of Candace and Robin, but keep Giselle.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels like so annoying to me. And Candace, with your like never missing a fucking opportunity to sing a song, fuck off. You're so fucking annoying. You are a mom.
Do you sing that while you wear your Candace shirt?
The other day, Joe was like, what does that shirt say? I'm like, I don't know. It's the only thing that fits right now. I'm fucking pregnant.
No, it's like her fave shirt. She loves Candace.
Amanda, I have like 3 pajama shirts that fit. And that is one of them.
She's like, Candy Girl. She DMs Candy Girl all the time.
Never happened. You
have
access to our account. Go ahead and check. So gross. Okay, so then Robin and Candace meet up. I'm team Robin, obviously, but like Candace, I can't. Like, what did you like? Why are you fucking bringing this up again? Like, you are making this a thing. It was never a thing. Amanda said it the other, like on the last episode, like Candace continually bringing up this thing with her husband is making it a thing. No one said your husband's a fucking pedophile, like, predator. Like, no one said that. All Giselle said was he made me uncomfortable because I realized no one was in the room with me. And I don't want to ever be the topic of conversation of woman with other woman's husband behind closed door.
And Chris doesn't even have to apologize for that. All he has to say is like, I'm sorry you felt uncomfortable. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he did say that at first. But then it's like Candace wouldn't fucking let it go.
Yeah.
Also, they did point this out on the 5 minutes that they covered this on Crappens this week. Bro, Chris has not been on this show, like, at all this season. Where is he?
Where is Bro Chris?
I think they showed him on like the first episode, but I haven't seen him since.
She's always with her mom and her sister. Yeah. Her sister annoys me so much. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not going to give her any time. I hate her sister. I hate her sister more than I hate her.
Shifts at the IHOP must be getting in the way of filming. Sorry about this. The fact that she went on Watch, this is also pissed me off. Candace went on Watch What Happens Live, I think it was last week, and she called the Reasonably Shady the Two Broke Girls podcast. I'm like, the nerve of you to call other people broke. It's unfucking real.
Do you know she lives her house was only like $900,000 and she lives like 2 hours away from the DMV area because she couldn't have gotten a 10,000 square foot house anywhere close to that because she couldn't afford it.
Right.
Okay. So, and your house is like old. Sorry.
Right. And like,
you've got a weird patio set.
She can't even afford a freaking landscaper. You seen the landscaping? She got trashy backyard furniture that the
your patio set is from
left.
like the previous homeowner, and it's it's in the bushes. Oh 27,000 yards
they
from
never
the
show
house.
any other room besides the kitchen because it's probably unfurnished.
I can't. I cannot. Just because you have a fucking 2-story living room does not make your house good.
I guarantee you Giselle's house costs more than Candace's house. Candace's house maybe like $3.
Remember when she bought it, it was $1 million.
Yeah. And now she did all those
of the
upgrades.
Area code.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not about the size of your house. It's about the location. I live in a freaking 1,800 square foot house, but my location is like top notch. So
I bet you Robin's house is worth more than Candace's house.
Robin lives pretty far out there too.
You can call like Robin broke because she admittedly had gone broke. Bankrupt at some point. Don't call Giselle broke. She's a fucking Pastor Jamal Bryant is like her ex-husband, and she's still getting alimony from him.
Yeah.
She ain't
broke. And I don't think she's ever had like a real job.
And
she's not
the
broke.
nerve of you. Your husband worked at a fucking barbecue shack. I can't. Like, the nerve of you to call someone else broke. It's unreal. It's unreal.
And meanwhile, if she didn't have her mom, she would be broke. And I have no like problem with her mom taking care of her, but like reasonably, you're annoying. So that's all.
The whole Potomac cast was broke. Remember I told you the early seasons they were wearing like Tory Burch bags. Like, I have nicer bags than all of them.
You know who's not broke? Ashley.
No.
Oh, except for when Michael put her in that one condo and that like he that was so good when they were like
she's
separated.
Not signing those damn papers.
Hell yeah, she's like, I'm not. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
She don't want to go back to that 1-bedroom condo he put her in. He subleased for her.
You know
furnished.
who's really not broke? NECA. She's not broke. She lives in Potomac, and she's in a $1 million house that she's renovating. She ain't broke. So there.
Did I ever tell you my brother lives like a mile away from Ashley? Next time I go there, I'm gonna like drive by.
Oh, go to her. What is it?
Oh, okay, Monica.
Her seaside chalet in the middle of Baltimore. The middle of downtown Baltimore.
Is that where her house is? Or no, it's not in
Baltimore.
No, she lives in Arlington. Her house is nice.
She lives in a good
area. No,
she doesn't live by the beach.
No, I know, but her beach
Coastal
house.
chic.
I wanted to know where her beach house was. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, I forget the name of the
Arlington.
town. No, it's like a couple hours outside. I forget the name of it, but it ain't hers anymore. That'll be going in the divorce, Miss Darby. Isn't our friend, wait, Darcy, doesn't our friend's boyfriend's sister went to school with her, right?
Yes, and is like friends with her.
Her brother. And her.
Yes.
But her brother. Yeah.
And they knew her, Ashley, in high school.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool.
I bet she was cool in high school.
Seems like a good time gal.
Yeah. Seems like it. You guys, also Kim Kardashian posted herself wearing that same purple dress that everyone was
saw that.
It's like the new cat suit because Lisa had it in brown. But it is really cute, but I have to say Kim wore it better. And Ashley,
I would say Ashley wore it first though. Ashley wore it first.
Kim wore it better. It's short, and the one that I think the one that Ashley and Lisa have like the long version, and I think it's better short. Just my opinion. Anyways, Married to Mad, bad season also. People are not happy with it. Hope they do a shakeup. So, but okay, stale. Did you get what I was saying about how like the men are kind of like the Jersey men? Like they're all really friends and they get together and like they really like yuck it up.
I love it.
I did give that a little bit, which I appreciated. I did not appreciate Dr. G coming for the Appletini, the man's Appletini. Did you?
No.
I posted a picture of Frank Catania with an Appletini and then Dr. G in the corner of the spig saying, "Don't come for a man's Appletini." And Dr. G, this is how you know he's so old and shouldn't be on social media. Cut it, posted it as himself, but then tagged us in it. Like
he probably took a screenshot.
Yes,
then posted
cropped it, and then tagged us in it though, like as if he wrote it and was telling us about it.
I love that.
To like a regular, like he posted it to his feed, not like a story.
Oh, it's on his feed. It's like permanent.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna go like it. Oh my god, I love that.
It was funny. I guess Sweet Tea follows us, and she's always very nice. But when I posted the PSA, she asked me to like give her the actual shot of the slide so she could post it. But I said we're sorry about her infertility struggles and we're praying for her. She's really sweet. I am sorry about that. I don't want to see that stuff on my TV really because it makes me sad for people, but in real life I feel for her.
Yeah, but some people probably resonate with that and they like to see that they're not alone. So I get why they show stuff like that. Yeah,
I get that stuff. Yeah, for sure. I appreciated when like I don't really love Rachel Fuda, but like I appreciated when she talked about it as well. The PSA I thought was super important. I know we don't post a lot of serious stuff, but I really did post like a serious post about it and spreading the word because I think it's important. So
agreed.
Spread the word. And I also just shout out to Dr. Eugene. We gave him a Dr. Eugene appreciation post for his
adore him.
Yes, for just straight up saying like women are not like do not have equal rights as it is. Like we need to be like supporting our women. I was like, yes, Dr. Eugene.
It's a good man.
That is a good man, but otherwise a boring episode. So
yeah,
there's that. One thing I know we're all excited about is that Below Deck Med is over.
I'm not upset about it.
I haven't watched an episode and I don't know how long.
Darcy, you don't even do your homework?
I watch everything else.
It's okay. If you can't get into it,
what's so funny to me is that's like what you started on. You loved Mad.
I know.
You loved
so
Mad.
It's so bad that you can't even watch it. It was really bad.
None of it appeals to me.
I was wondering what this black thing was behind me. It's the fan. I was like, what is that? It's one of the fan things.
The fan blades.
So we got the finale, and it was like, even if they like tried to promise it was going to be dramatic, like none of it was dramatic. It was so boring. These guests are so annoying. I hope that couple got divorced when they watched the episode. I really hope that they did because they were so fucking annoying and rude the entire time. Just boring. Like they send the two idiots out to try to make a foam party. Like they're too fucking dumber than a box of rocks, and one can't even read in English. What did you think was going to happen? And like what they're at like the public swimming pool putting like suds in the water. Like what? I don't even know what was happening there. How was that supposed to be fun?
That sounds terrible.
Well, it like so they couldn't. Oh, I forgot you didn't watch Darcy. Let me catch you up to speed.
They couldn't leave. I know that from last week.
So they were trying to like get creative. So that beach club that they all went to on their day off had like a pool too. But no one was there, and it was like clearly later in the day. They must have like
rented it out. They must have rented it out though for them.
But it like looked like it had like lane lines on the bottom. Like it looked like a public swimming pool. And they like bought a foam machine for a foam party, but they couldn't get the foam going, so it was just like a couple of suds inside of the public pool. Like it was just like what?
It was weird.
It sounds like weird. Meredith Mark's dream bath.
Oh no, it sounds like her nightmare. One thing that didn't disappoint is Kyle cried, so there's that. Cried a lot.
I give him.
He's a good sport about it though. I love to like post shit about him crying all the time, and I posted the only thing we're gonna miss from this season, Kyle crying. And he said that he loves us and we're funny. So what was supposed to be so dramatic was that Chef Jack invited Natalia to come to the final crew night out. And she shows up and it like wasn't dramatic at all. Kyle cried and said sorry to her. She literally kisses Luca right in front of Jess. Jess is so drunk she kisses everyone at the entire party. And then she leaves. Like that's the end of it. Katie Floody never comes. It's just weird. And then Max asks Lily if it would be okay if he kisses Jessica so that Jessica feels better. But
I love a French man.
What?
So they do, but they don't even do it in front of Luca, so like no one even knows about it. It just like doesn't make sense. But,
yeah, well, it's the alcohol, so
I don't know. Captain Sandy and Toomey were on Watch What Happens Live after, so I don't even think there's gonna be a reunion for that. That's how bad it was.
I saw Captain Sandy say, maybe it was on Instagram or something, that they're not getting a reunion.
Yeah, because I think it was that bad.
She doesn't know why.
Because it was bad.
Because there's no need for one.
It was bad. It was really fucked. She was bad too. She's usually like meaner and crazier about things, and she like wasn't. And like I thought Toomey sucked as a chief stew, to be honest. Like there was a lot of things she could have been mean to her about. It was just bad. It was just all around bad season. Bad crew. Bad crew. Like I need more drama than that. I don't want to watch you actually work. That's like not what we're watching.
Agreed.
Just saying. We got the final part of the Salt Lake City reunion. What were your guys' thoughts now after the entire season and reunion?
There's no way for Monica to come back.
I agree.
Like I was like hemming and hawing, like, oh, maybe it could work, but like there's no need.
Yeah, after I watched the reunion, I'm like, she can't come back. There's so much hate. Like I said, even after the New Jersey reunion with Melissa and Teresa, there's so much hate. I don't see how they would film together. Like, no one likes Monica. I don't see anyone filming with her, so she can't come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see a way in which it works. Like, someone would have to cave. I mean, I'm sure someone would, but I don't think they could get everyone to end up, like, having her around. Like, just... No. Because no one, like, oh, was she going to film with Mary? Like, no one even wants to film with Mary.
Mary's barely there anyways.
Mary said she'd come back, though. So, it's very interesting. I thought it was also funny that Mary really tried to say that she was not body shaming Heather on Watch What Happens Live when she said Gucci doesn't make a size 14 corset. And everyone was like, oh, okay, we get it. I'm like, no. What?
I think that they just know that arguing with Mary isn't going to get you anywhere. So it's like, why even waste of time?
Because it would have ended up taking like 7 hours away from the reunion just to argue with her about it. But I'm just like, what? Hold this bitch's feet to the fire, somebody. I can't. I cannot. There was a lot of talking over one another. And a lot, and I don't like when they talk over the packages. Like we need that so we know what we're talking about here. And they were like screaming at each other over the.
They wouldn't let Lisa and Heather wouldn't let Monica talk at all. They were done with her, and they were like, "We're not letting her have the platform. She's done." And I don't know why. Maybe they're pissed off at her, but whatever. I mean, she posted your immunity. Get over it.
I think so.
It's not even that serious. Again, it's not that serious.
But she did not come in with 1 ounce of like. Because, like, and Andy was saying this on Watch What Happens Live, if you guys watched with Heather after. But, like...
Heather Gay in her new face.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But the reunion is the place where people can redeem themselves and come in and be apologetic and what have you. You know, much like Shannon coming in and Gina being like, my children! My children! My children! Like, it's the place where you can come in and say sorry. And, like, Monica was not coming in and saying sorry. So at that point, it's like, yeah, I don't want to fucking hear what you have to say. You're not saying sorry, which is the one thing you need to say.
Which is so surprising because from the season, Monica's a really good apologist. So
she's great at apologizing.
Exactly.
But
so
it was all an act, though.
Well,
So-
I mean, sometimes my apologies are acts as well.
Well, that's why I just don't give any, because I'm not a great actress. I'm a shitty actress.
So I have no problem being like, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. Didn't mean it.
You pick and choose your battles.
Exactly. It's not worth it to
Yeah.
me. So that's why I'm saying she should, if she wanted to keep filming, she should have came in with a different attitude, and she didn't. So I agree that she can't come back. There's no way for her to come back. There's no point for her to come back.
And even like leaving the door open, it's like, unless she goes to like some kind of like treatment for exhaustion and like does some kind of trauma therapy and
gets on a healing journey.
See, I thought they would just, I thought maybe they just got rid of some other housewives and then she could film with people. That's what I wasn't thinking about treatment. I was thinking maybe they just change up the housewives and then bring her back.
I saw that they've already like picked 2 new people that are
I did see that. I never trust any of that though, so we'll see.
Well, I didn't really trust it about her, but then she was there. But I'm really glad that they talked about Meredith bringing the churned butter to the restaurants. That was like my favorite part of the whole episode. Because Meredith and Whitney basically said nothing the entire reunion. They just said like 2 fucking bobbleheads. They said nothing. I don't need a burn book. Monica can get a life with that, honestly. Like, you are such a loser. Who makes a burn book? It's like,
I feel like it was product placement for the movie that just came out.
It's like was
maybe she got a paycheck. Maybe she got a check on the side.
I bet she did.
I'm not gonna hate the hustle.
It just like made no sense. It's like,
she just posted. She just printed the feed. She took like screenshots of her feed and like printed it.
But like the beginning part was actual burn book.
It was just like she like made fun of herself. It made no sense.
It didn't make any sense at all. It made no sense.
I'm over the reunion props.
I don't need a prop.
Other than She News, like
that was
nothing.
That was good. But that was like really detailed. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see She News when you went to BravoCon?
Yeah, it's there. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the artifacts like museum thing. But we also got a copy of it. Thanks, Reddit.
Oh.
We posted a copy of it. People were like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad you posted this," but like, we got it from Reddit. I'm not paying for that shit.
Shout out to Reddit.
I love a good Reddit.
We finally got a black eye explanation.
I was not happy with the black eye explanation, and then I was like even more mad once I realized everything she did and said. I was like, Heather, fuck you. You know, I was Team Heather. Now I'm not. She's Heather really she lost me.
She is a mastermind.
The ringleader. She learned from Jen.
She sat there for 3 seasons eating shit and like fucking sucking these girls' tits, and now she is the fucking mastermind, and they all want to be Heather's fan.
So one thing, I've read her book, and she's very intelligent. Like the way she's very intelligent. She started businesses and like sold businesses and stuff. Yeah. She's very intelligent.
She's too smart for these girls.
Yeah. She's playing the long game, but she's kind of losing me.
She's winning.
She's losing me because I just didn't like how she like said like, oh, a producer punched me. Yeah, like I don't like that.
I think it's fucked up. I do think that coming in and being apologetic about it was smart. Like she knows what she's doing. She came in and gave like a total like politician's apology. She knows what she's doing. And
sometimes it's too late to apologize.
I mean, we're smarter than the average watcher, probably. No. We know more than the average watcher, so it's like it doesn't work on us, but I bet that worked on the rest of America.
It didn't work.
I don't know. My mom felt bad for Monica, so that's a representation of the fucking population watching the show. Okay. Okay, remember I texted you guys this because I was so excited about it. You guys didn't really fucking care. I'm just be honest. Maybe you're busy with your work days, but remember when I said like a few weeks ago that I think that maybe casting knew about Reality Von Tease, or that there's like a troll account, but probably not production. I was right.
They didn't know.
Casting knew, not production.
That comes out of Monica's mouth.
No, but it's like, Andy didn't seem like he was lying about it. He's like, if production knew, then I would know. So he's like, maybe casting, but not production.
But like, how would they know? I'm
sure she wasn't like, I am Reality Von Tease, but I bet you she's like, I've trolled these women before on the internet.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I have no problem saying that.
I think that
you say that a lot, Amanda.
That's true.
One of the casting people definitely follows us because I remember talking to him before. I'm gonna ask. I gotta figure out who it is though. They have like weird usernames. Well, it's over, and I bet you season 5 comes back fast. Get that shit in production. I bet you they're filming right now.
Didn't they say they start filming in February?
I bet they do. They do. They're gonna get. That's gonna be the new like Jersey, like get it right back and rolling. We need it.
Yeah.
Salt Lake's honestly,
it's hot right now. It's like the whole Scandival thing. Like, this is hot. This is big. Like, you're seeing receipts, proof, timeline everywhere.
Screenshots,
so
fucking everything.
I love when they do like the Chicago version of it, like when they make it like a what do you call it?
A little ditty,
like a performance. Yeah, receipts, proof, timeline,
screenshots.
I have to say this about like these casting calls. Jersey and New York are like really the old New York are the only two that have not really needed like a casting shakeup or casting help, minus the Marchese twins season. Obviously, that was a tough season for New Jersey, but they're the only two that like really haven't required that. It's like every time they shook it up a little, it was just like for fun. Just saying.
Yeah.
That.
We'll see how the new season goes though, with Melissa and Teresa not filming with each other.
I know.
And Jackie. God,
I think one's gonna have to go. Hope it's Melissa.
Same.
Hope it's Melissa. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Teresa, but I think there's a lot more people that that like love to hate her versus people
She's
that love
good
Melissa.
Like if you love her or hate her, the woman's good TV.
Yeah. Every time I watch Miami, I'm just like, Alexia Judice. It's so funny. Well, we'll get to Miami, but let's talk Beverly Hills. So they went to Spain. I like a cast trip, even though it was a boring episode and it's a boring season. I like a cast trip. How about you guys?
Same. I love a cast trip.
So they're staying in this haunted Airbnb, which I would be like, hell no, get me out of here. Where's the Four Seasons?
Little spirits.
No,
why are they little?
I think they're kids. There was something about a little crib.
Yeah, that was weird. She's like, I don't want to go in the room with the crib.
I wouldn't. No, you could not. I would not. I could not sleep there. I would have to be so drunk to sleep there. No. Okay, I don't. Some things that Sutton does, I just like don't understand. Like, why is she bringing the ashes of a dance company founder? Like, I don't understand.
The whole thing is like you can buy urns and you bring them to a funeral home.
Why is this even relevant?
Ashes. What? Different strokes, whatever. But like, don't put it in a fucking Ziploc bag and tote it around the world.
Well, actually,
it's weird.
You're not really allowed to bring human remains and just anywhere with you. So it's probably smarter to have it in a Ziploc bag because it's like illegal to do that. But what? Like, why? Just why? Why are we even like? Why do I need to know this? What does this have to do with the show?
Sutton's got so many like side journeys every season.
Like, she was a ballerina and like was a secretary for a dance company. I don't even understand. What does this matter?
He's like a very famous choreographer apparently. So I don't know.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm not understanding it. I already told you that Anne-Marie's voice annoys me, but I'll just say it again. Her fucking baby bop Barney voice is so annoying. So, it's never going to be a nice time on a cast trip. They're going to bring up shit. That's like the whole point. They would be smarter to bring up more shit because I'm bored. But like, her apology to the group was like, I was angry. Sorry. Oh,
I know.
Okay.
It was
fair enough.
Hey, it was an apology. It was an aggressive apology, but like, she's like.
So I have two questions. One, do you think that Crystal said all the things that she said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, they went back to a confessional with her saying it. So yeah, she definitely said it. Maybe she didn't say like they're uneducated and shallow, but she definitely alluded to the fact that they're uneducated and shallow.
I also kind of think Anne-Marie is a fangirl, so she probably saw her say that in 2020 and is like bringing it up now.
Okay.
So I believe she said it. I don't believe she said it to Anne-Marie. Two.
No, I believe she said something to Anne-Marie. I believe she said something about the woman to Anne-Marie.
Do you think that Anne-Marie is making Crystal more relevant? Because I kind of think she is.
Yeah, I do. Because
like,
otherwise, what have we seen Crystal do this season?
I know.
Nothing.
Cry about her brother.
Oh, weirdo.
Even though Anne-Marie's like insufferable and I cannot see a way where she ever comes back in another season.
I hope not.
I'd rather them bring back Carlton Jabia, please. Please bring back Carlton. The Black Witch. White Witch?
I'd rather see more Faye Resnick, okay?
The morally corrupt.
The morally corrupt Faye Resnick. Bring back Camille. Bring back Denise.
Oh, God, I would love
Camille to come back. Same.
Would love nothing more
than
Camille.
I know. I don't think they can't get her to talk about her whole life though. I think that's why they can't bring her back. And plus, she's like just super messy. It's like the mess is like not real.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why she can't really come back all the way. But in other news, Erica won her earrings back, but
She didn't win them back.
well, she did get them back. She already sold them.
Oh,
So
she
it's
did. She did win. So it went to the lower court, and she did win them back. All right, I got her.
Girl, you good?
So I thought it was like a giant bug on the floor, but it was just a little fly really close to my face. Blurred vision.
You're going through it tonight.
Blurred vision is also a pregnancy symptom. Every time I see something, like I'm like, is that near me or far? I can't tell anymore.
I did not have that symptom. I did not have
Doesn't
that.
happen all the time.
I can't
every
see
once in a while.
regularly though, so maybe I did and I just never.
That's a good point. Yeah, it looks like I just need to put my glasses on, but I don't wear glasses. So. Anyways, more Spain next week. And yeah, I can't imagine seeing that many more episodes. I think the season will probably be either end there or end like they're going to come back for like, oh, they have the white party. We know that at the LA Rams stadium, right?
SoFi.
Yeah. And that's going to be the end. And then we have Miami, where we're on another cast trip to Mexico City.
Mexico.
So Dr. Nicole has a real job, so she couldn't go. But she's flying commercial, and she'll be there shortly. So the rest of the ladies get there, and basically it's just like chaos from the jump. Like Larsa and Alexia screaming over one another, and I feel like neither one of them are right, and like neither one of them.
It's just who can be the loudest.
Who can be the loudest is essentially.
I don't understand why Alexia is so mad that she's got a man to take care of her. I'd be like, you know what? You are fucking jealous that I have a Todd. Sorry. It's your problem.
That she thought that basically what she was saying is like Todd pays for everything.
But I think he does.
I don't know if he does or doesn't. I know she had a lot. Her second husband was like fucking loaded and he died. She got a lot of money before they divorced.
No, but she was fighting that in court, so I don't know if she got a lot of money, right?
Well, didn't he leave a lot for the lover? That's how she found out about the lover. So I think she was fighting that.
Okay.
But he definitely left her with money because they were still married at the time of his death. So she got stuff, even though they were separated, but I think she wanted more. Anyways, regardless, like, I don't even get what Lars is saying because to Alexia's point, Scottie Pippen took care of you for 23 years. Like, what are you talking about?
And I'm sure he probably still pays for the fucking houses that she has.
Yeah, the apartment Marcus lives in with you.
Yeah.
And like, Lars is like, oh, well, I just need like someone to support me. It's like, girl, you've got Marcus. He seems wildly supportive of you.
Annoyingly supportive.
Yeah. So that's why she didn't fucking kill him off the Traitors, you
and
dumb
now you have Air Jordan money.
God. I mean, you can tell that they don't watch the show because she wouldn't have killed Marcus.
Never. Because she said
Do you guys think
because I said cheers? You're weird for thinking that I'm weird for saying cheers.
Hold on, wait. Can you tell me, do you think, now that we're talking about Marcus, like, and he was like, they brought up that whole he grabbed the person's ass or whatever, do you think he's like a cheater?
No. I actually really think he really loves her. It's just, that's what I'm getting.
Or he's trying to be famous. I don't know. Because now he went on Traitors, so I don't know. I don't trust anyone.
Is he not
got
famous?
The name
he's
to
Michael
be famous
Jordan's
in his
son.
own right.
I don't think he needs Larsa Pippen to be famous. I don't know.
I don't know.
Larsa, you don't have a Todd. Like, does anyone want a Todd? Can you just picture Todd and Louis like doing like a skit together, like going live together?
Oh my god, I would die. Like they're okay,
like
you
the
film me
person.
and I'll film you. They are
so funny. It's so funny.
I never thought about that, but
Todd does these like lives all the time. You guys should go to his Instagram. I'm like, I can't even. They're so funny to me. Like, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh god.
Oh my god. My Todd Talk.
Oh my god. So we only got a little bit of like Lisa talking about Lenny, but like I guess they were gonna come. They have still not come to an agreement for the divorce. So, but do you think she should have just accepted whatever those terms were?
It depends on what the terms were.
Yeah,
I don't want to say.
I mean, at least what she was saying was like I only want him to like come up a little tiny bit more, probably like millions of dollars. But I'm like, part of me is like, this could just be over, and then part of me is like, fight for what you deserve.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like there was a prenup, so it's like she.
Yeah, but there was not. The prenup wasn't good, so.
Yeah.
The prenup was 15 years ago before he was a freaking multimillionaire.
Yeah.
But it exists. So it's like,
so that's why
it's making it so hard, because it exists.
Yeah, exactly.
If it didn't exist, it would be pretty simple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like wondering how.
Is she still in the house? Like today?
No, Lenny lives there.
Okay.
She has a different place. And I think she was saying it on Watch What Happens Live that I think Jody helps with the bills a bit too. Which I know everyone's so
See, you should
concerned
want
about.
a Jody and not a Todd.
I don't like Jody.
I want a Jody.
I don't like
Jody.
Jody. I don't like him.
Why? Because he's regular. He's just an entrepreneur.
It's a nice guy.
That's the second time I've heard regular today, and I've never heard
Really?
it before. I saw it
forget
on
what it's
TikTok
from.
today, and then, oh my God, I saw it on TikTok today, and then you just said it. I've never heard it before.
Really? I gotta remember. I don't remember what it's from. I'm gonna look it up.
Now I'm going to hear it all the time. Regular.
Oh, regular. Now they're saying like Cardi B said it, but it's I've heard it a long time ago. I don't think it's Cardi B.
Today is the first time I heard it.
Okay, I actually just wanted to say that during that whole argument between Alexia and Larsa, and everyone's like screaming, and Lisa's chasing Larsa, and then all you see is Marisol like dying in the corner, getting fanned by Adriana.
She's like Julie. She's like the two people who I fight with the most are the ones saving my life
people
right
who
now.
want me dead. She had a really cute Dior tracksuit on. I really liked it. I would like that. And she looked really good with her hair down. I know she always wears it up because she's like a little older than these women, and she like wants to look like she, like the hair pulled back facelift kind of thing that they all do. But she looked really good with her hair down. She should wear it down more. Kiki. Oh, did you the part where Kiki had the dildos and she's like, I don't have a Todd.
Dildo.
I don't have a Scotty. All I have is this, and I had to pay for this.
I love Kiki.
Dying.
I love
dying.
Kiki for president. I think she's such comic relief. Like, I love her, but I don't want to know any more about her. Like, she can just stay as a friend of and just be who she is. That's all I need from her. And that's like pretty much it. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like Larsa is not going to win any awards or America's Heart by continuing to
This ain't the fight you want to fight, Larsa. This ain't the fight. Go back to fighting with Alexia about Todd.
I never really liked Gertie that much, and like obviously you can't not be sympathetic to someone going through something like that. It just like was the whole like Gertify party planner thing was super annoying to me. If I say this, I'm going to be canceled next. She was really annoying at BravoCon. Like she was like, because people are like so wanting to support her, she was like getting in everyone's picture, even if you didn't want a picture with her, kind of thing. It's like she's like taken her cancer as like a celebrity status. I don't really appreciate that. I hope I don't get canceled for saying that. It's just my opinion.
Interesting.
It's just my opinion.
I
still feel really. I feel for her
opinion.
completely. It's super hard to watch, especially because we know she like gets sicker.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, like you can always be like empathetic and sympathetic to a person and still just not.
Yeah, you can do.
It's like where's the line, right? It's like, can I be I'm sympathetic and also find her annoying in my own right, but I wouldn't fight with her probably when she is about to have chemo. That's a little crazy.
Larsa's just doesn't know how to read the room.
Pips is her own breed, that's for sure. Pips is her own breed. Did you guys know we used to be like almost neighbors?
What?
No.
Oh, she lived like in the aisles on the beach, and we lived off the aisles in the city. So like, but it's like a 1 mile walk. We used to walk by their neighborhood all the time.
Cool.
Yep, it is cool. I guess that makes me famous adjacent.
You should just be a housewife.
I've been waiting. But this is the point of that was also to say that she always lived in Fort Lauderdale. She never even lived in Miami.
Does she live in Fort Lauderdale now?
No, now she lives downtown. But she in that like high rise. But they used to say it all the time. They used to make fun of her when she was on the first season. It was because she lived in Fort Lauderdale. She didn't live in Miami. Real Housewives of Fort Lauderdale just doesn't sound the same. Yeah,
certainly doesn't.
But Boca sure does have a ring to it.
Sure does. There's a lot of them up here too, baby. They're always here. Oh, Margaret Joseph was just here with Ramona in Palm Beach. Oh, Darcy.
Oh my God.
So bring it up because I think it's funny.
All right. So Ramona reposted a photo that these two gentlemen took with her. And all it said on it was colonizing or colonizer.
Colonizing.
And just the most fucking tone deaf, unaware
like
thing
her in front of the Native American.
Her to put up.
I know.
Like, come on.
So Darcy sends it to us, and I had seen a picture that she posted of herself earlier, and she tagged where she was. So there's the Colony Hotel is like a hotel that people hang out. It has like a lot of bars and restaurants at it in Palm Beach, and that's where she was. And I think that's why those two gentlemen wrote colonizing on it.
Well, that is why they wrote it, yes.
I mean, I would hope that's why they wrote it.
Yeah.
I don't personally know them, but that's where they were in the picture. But it's like, no.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
like when
Lord.
it's the same thing as like, I don't even know what colonizing means. It makes no sense. Even if you're at the Colony Hotel, I still don't get it. But like Ramona, it's like the same thing.
It's kind of like when we came to America and we took over all of the Native Americans' land.
That's not what I meant.
That's what colonizing is.
There's no context of posting a picture and like
if
writing
I'm
colonizing.
well, that's what
over
I'm
it.
saying. Like if I'm at the fucking Hilton, I'm not like I'm Hiltoning. I mean, I don't know. It's
You'd
weird.
be sliving.
You'd be sliving. Clearly.
Oh my god, I'm not at the. I'm
what
Four
was the-
Seasoning. I mean, it doesn't
Oh.
even make sense. That's what I'm saying.
I
It
do
doesn't make
that
sense
all the time, baby. Four Seasonings. What did you see today about Dorit? They're like calling Dorit a racist.
Oh, they're all calling Dorit a racist because she called Crystal a child bride. So people are not happy. I can't get into it.
I think they're likening child bride to mail order bride, which is it's a reach.
And they're all like, what I would say is that they don't understand. They're like, oh, her friend got married at 19. Kyle got married at 19. LVP got married at 20. But like the thing is that they didn't marry men. They didn't also marry men who were 20 years older than them.
Right.
Like Rob.
When she said it, I thought it was like funny. I mean,
I
call my mom child bride. She was married at like 20. I call her child bride all the time.
Well, apparently you better stop because it's racist.
No, I feel like what people are doing is likening it to a mail order bride, which I agree is a very racist statement, but that's not what she said. Child bride just means a young bride. Period. But what do I know? You gotta be careful these days, kids.
Exactly.
Don't say too much. Just shut your fucking mouths.
That's what I do.
Don't do this right now.
Shut your fucking mouth when you're talking to me.
Don't do this right now.
I know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing.
Is it about your jacket?
Stop it.
Oh, good grief. It'll never get old.
A lot of like phrases that came out of this last year of Bravo that we like can never not.
Name them. Name them.
Joe goes,
Name them. Name them.
Why did you bring it up? Why did you bring it up? Today Joe was like, we never have any pens in this house. I was like, what do you mean we don't have any pens in this house? Go in the drawer. He was like, he's like, what's your problem? I'm like, okay, I know that you don't know anything about Bravo, but I know that you read news and I know that you know about Sandoval. And the crux of why he cheated was because he didn't keep the pens and batteries stock. So I always keep the batteries and pen stock. And I said, every time I buy batteries, I send pictures to all my friends so they know that if you cheat on me, it's not because of me. You thought it was funny.
It is funny.
Oh my god.
Anything else, ladies?
No.
It was a good week.
It was.
Solid hang tonight, gals.
I can't wait to watch Traitors
did you guys
tonight.
do your vocal lessons before you came here?
So when she was doing that, it sounded like the theme song to White Lotus, and I was just like,
oh, I didn't even think of that. Tree's like, what is that bird? What is that bird?
She looks so annoying.
Oh, George does that all the time. Boy, George. My friend
I have
George.
George do that all the time.
I've never been like an Erica fan, but like
I love Erica.
She's winning me over
Without
this season.
Rinna, she actually is a lot better.
Like she is.
Rinna
funny.
could come back. I like Rinna, but
I like Brenna. I don't know why people didn't.
She should come
her.
back.
Let's get Rinna back and get rid of Annie, whatever, Marie.
8.5.
8.5.
Get rid of Kyle. And
Goodbye,
Marie.
Kyle.
Sutton can go. Garcelle can even go. Crystal can definitely go. Let's bring back Rinna.
Keep Dorit.
People are like saying bye Dorit. People are like just friend.
I know people don't like Dorit anymore, and I like her.
It's like I think Kyle doesn't hang out with her really that much, so she just has nothing to do and talk about. She needs to get in with another crowd.
Mm-hmm. And Garcella's staying on her neck, so she.
I know you need
Dorito.
You need a tone deaf friend in the group to make fun of. So keep her around.
Anyway, 2024.
Oh, good grief!
The year of the fuck boy. Anywho, according to Southern Hospitality News. If you liked what you heard here, you can follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. We are on social media at Boujee Bravo Bitches on Instagram, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And on Twitter, we are at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group. We also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.